Sometimes turkeys just don't like decoys, and this was one of those.
I've never seen it. It was so frustrating.
It was one of those days because I called them. I called maybe 2 or 3 times at most, I think. They started coming in, they got to 100 yards, and they just stopped.
Yeah.
And they just kept looking at the decoy. They looked at the decoy. And then a couple of them actually spooked. And you'll see on the video that we are not moving. We didn't do anything. These
Yeah.
birds were just spooky. I don't know if maybe they've had.
And looking at the footage, there's a couple of theories I have of what spooked it, knowing now the timeline that I now have. Since talking with Mark. The decoy could have easily have been what spooked him. Mark says that happens.
Yeah, it does
He
happen.
says that happens because I asked him.
There's something about the decoy not moving at all that they're like, hmm.
It was the hens. If you look at the footage, it was a hen and maybe possibly a Jake that spooked first,
And they flew.
and that spooked the Tom. Because when
Yeah,
that
then
Tom
a few of them just stood there and didn't really know what was going
and
on.
what was so frustrating, right, was they were right there,
Right.
right? They were just out of range, especially with my 16 gauge, which will probably be its own video. What guns we've been using. I got to get them in closer because I just have
Well, yeah, it's a 16 gauge and it's just a modified choke.
yeah, in my head. I remember saying in my head, it's not. Don't take the shot. It's not worth it. Don't take the shot. You're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do a fucking thing. They and I'm like, and I'm so fucking. Ah, I
If
was
they would have been 20 yards closer, I might have tried it with my 10
with
gauge.
yours. I was honestly I didn't say anything because I didn't want to move,
Yeah.
but I was honestly thinking. I was like, is he going to try to get
I'm
yours with the 10
I might
gauge?
if they were a hair closer, I might have, but it was the kind of thing where it's like I'm on a piece of property I've never hunted before.
Yeah.
It's not I don't have permission to hunt there. We have permission to hunt there,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And really
true.
it's you that have permission to hunt there.
Yeah.
I don't want to wing a bird on a piece of property
Yeah.
that I want to know I'm going to kill the bird on a piece of property that is posted and I have special permission to be there.
I'm making the
The
shot.
second they were coming in, all of a sudden they just stopped and wouldn't do anything. I was like, we're fucked. They're not going to come in. And I think I called right through there because I was like,
You did.
maybe they'll get stupid.
Yeah.